We are in week 5. I can't even believe it's been 5 weeks. So this is my mission and my journey to lose about 30 pounds and just feel better, knees feeling better, overall get back to me over the next 8 weeks. Come along with me on this journey. Let's do this, y'all. We got it. So picture this, right? Your knees are bothering you, your ankles hurt, your back hurt, you're 40 something years old and you have kids and you have all types of things that you have to do, stressors, responsibilities, just things that are all being loaded on you. And you're like, and I don't feel good. Well, guess what? That is me, all right? I'm gonna share my story really quickly. So I'm Ailika Follett, mom of 4, 44 years old, also a business owner. And about 8 years ago, I lost 120 pounds and I kept it off. I've been really consistent. You know, I had a couple of ups and downs, maybe 20 pounds here, 20 pounds there, you know, that sort of thing, right? But for the most part, it's been really consistent. Well, last year I gained over 30 pounds and it was the first time that it felt like, wait, this is here. This isn't like I went away for a weekend, gained some weight and now I take it back off. This was like not going anywhere. So I decided to get back on here and be really consistent over the next 8 weeks, sharing with you all the tips, the tools, the strategies, and the secrets to lose the weight and keep it off for good this time. So this is week 5. All right, so here's what we did this week. This week, I decided to set boundaries. I decided to be very, very intentional about my exercise. So why is that important? Well, last week, if you watched last week's video, you'll see that I was on a trip. I was away for a full week, gone for my babies, and I was just hosting my own event. I was working at another event. I was doing so many different things that I was just drained, right? I didn't get my workouts in, not as much as I normally would, or my exercise. But let me tell you what I did this week, right? I decided to be very intentional. I'm gonna share a few secrets that I did this week that allowed me to actually start seeing shifts again in my body and feel better. So right now, my knees feel great. Like I feel like I could do jump squats, I could do like all kinds of things. Why? Because I was really intentional about my eating and about my exercise, and I set some boundaries this week. So let me talk about it. Exercise. I got in 5 days this week. I did cardio 2 days. I did lifting 3 days. So if you know women over 35, lifting weights is gonna be really important. But a lot of folks are telling us that cardio is not. I'm gonna have to tell you a little different, right? If you wanna lose the weight, like really lose it, I truly believe cardio is important. Lifting is more important, but you gotta be getting that cardio in. So for me, that means 20 to 30 minutes a day of cardio. Even now, I've gone times where I've tried to just do lifting and I don't see the progress. I see changes in my body, but I don't see changes on the scale. And for me, I wanna see both, honestly, especially when I'm feeling like I'm up more than I need to be, right? So anyways, let's talk about what I did. So I got in, I did some cardio, I just hopped on my bike and, you know, got on the bike for about 20 minutes. So one day it was all lower body. I really wanted to focus on my quads and I really wanted to focus on just burning extra calories. So one quick tip is if you're looking to burn some real calories, do legs, because legs are your biggest muscles in your body and you're always gonna burn more calories when you do lower body. So I did a full kettlebell set lower body and then I also did a full body workout this week. I did some bicep curls, some tricep curls, some like all kinds of stuff, really working the upper body because I want to get back fully like toned here, right? I did that and then another day I did like a full body workout. So that was the exercise, right? So what did I do to ensure that I got that in? What I did was I decided every morning I'm committed to getting this exercise in. And I knew for a fact that if I decided that I was committed to doing it and then I didn't do it, that the whole week would be shot, right? So I knew that I needed to get it in. So each day I was like, either I'm gonna get it in first thing in the morning, so I'm gonna get the kids off to school and I'm gonna come do my workout, or I'm gonna do my workout, get up earlier, which I don't like to do, get up earlier, get that movement in, and then get the kids off to school because I knew it had to be done. And I was deciding that I was gonna commit. There were days where I woke up late. So one day, literally 10 p.m., and I did an upper body workout at 10 p.m. That is tough for me. I'm not a 10 p.m. workout person, but when you make the commitment, you decide to do it. And I also know I had to lean into, and this is another quick tip, leaning into the desire. My desire is to feel better. My desire is to fit in my clothes and feel like good in them, right? And if I'm not doing the things that align with that, then how am I ever gonna reach that goal, that desire? So I had to do it. Even though it's 10 p.m., I was tired as all get out, but I said, you know what, I'm doing it. And that's when I got the workout in. So that is the second thing, like really, really committing to it and doing it and carving out time. So I had carved out time in the mornings to get my workout in. And of course, if you're anything like me and you know that you want to set these boundaries, but then you haven't fully committed to setting your boundaries, then what happens is Monday, boundary set. Got the workout in the morning, did the things, and then got to work and all that, right? Tuesday, boundary set. Got that workout in the morning, did legs, felt good, all that, right? Wednesday, boundary set. Did not get that workout in the morning, ended up doing a bunch of other stuff. And so then Thursday, I was like, okay, I'm gonna take this day as a rest day. Friday, boundary set, right? So it's like, just because you fall off of setting that boundary doesn't mean you can't come back. And so I went back to that boundary that I had set, that time that I'd carved out, and I did it during that time. And that's what we get to do. So carve out the time and actually do what you say you're gonna do. We do it for other people, do it for yourself too. So that's how I got the 5 workouts in this week. And of course, my eating was really good. I stayed with, just really being intentional about being low carb, meaning like eggs and bacon for breakfast. I had a protein shake most days. So this is what I'm doing. And this week I saw changes in my body because I was intentional. I set boundaries. I created and carved out time. And each day I got in that self-care. So if you go back to a couple weeks ago and watch a video, I think it was like week 3 maybe, I talked about how self-care was super important and how I use it as a part of this whole journey. And I actually even shared my self-care routine. All right, so I wanted to make sure that you guys had that. Now I'm gonna do the reveal so you guys can see it. And let's make it happen. Every week, I show you guys what my body looks like now. So you can, and we can compare it to the first week so you can see the differences that have changed. That's it. That's week 5. And we see progress, we see results on this journey, and that is what is important. So stick with me. We've got a few weeks left, and I'll be continuing over these next few weeks also to share many videos of things that I'm doing, as well as M-I-N-E, videos of things I'm doing, recipes and stuff like that, as well as going live. And then you'll get these weekly videos to really see how things are put together, because guess what? This is important. You're important, your health is important, my health is important. All right, be sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys next week.